Hi, welcome back to Gallery Jones for our tour of the second section of our current exhibition, Small Scale Right Hemisphere Part 2. So moving along. This is Johal. She's a Vancouver artist. She is a Indo-folk feminine artist, and her aesthetic is, you can feel that in her aesthetic with her bold use of color and the fragmented forms, abstracted fragmented forms. Sandeep currently has an exhibition at Broad Arts Foundation at the neighboring gallery. You should definitely check that out. So this is Vancouver Island artist, Sarah Robichode. Sarah is interested and explores a lot of generational feminine themes, and you can see that in the materials that she uses to create texture on the canvases. So she uses things like lace and opaque paint as stencils or to build up some texture on the canvas. This is another guest artist to the show. This is Lee Bennett. And her medium is paper. So she manipulates and builds these beautiful, imaginative floral worlds using all paper. And even though it's all white that she's using, you get really drawn in by the texture that she creates. It almost becomes, you almost forget that you're looking at something all white and you see color in a weird way. This is former Vancouver, Calgary artist Bradley Harms, who now lives down in California. Brad likes to play and thinks a lot about surface and form, and even sort of this notion of perfection. So he creates these crazy, chaotic colors underneath, and then on top of it, these restrictive little windows that allow us or force us to see just a small portion of the canvas underneath. So the last artist in this section of the tour, we're back with work by Ben Skinner. So this series is from his Findings series. And as I mentioned in our first video, that Ben likes to experiment and play with texts and various materials. And these pieces are a great example of his play with text. So that concludes our tour of the second section of our show. We'll see you next time.